She said she missed her mom doing her hair. So they miss their mom. They miss her.
Mother of four, Krystal Anderson was last seen August 20th at her home in Wagner.
Just your average 30-year-old woman, beautiful, and just was trying to do what she wanted to do to live her own life and follow her own path.
Krystal's oldest sister, Shadera Smolder, says the last time she spoke to her sister was about a week before she disappeared.
I asked him when is the last time he saw her. He said Saturday night. I said, well, it's Tuesday. Why did you not report it? And he said, well, I kept the kids home from school today because I was going to make a report today.
According to an incident report, authorities spoke with Tony Berry over the phone. It says Berry told them he didn't report Krystal as missing because she disappears often.
Unfortunately, they have not had any conversations with me. I may have spoke to Aiken County at this point maybe 2 times. They have lacked communication from us and left us in the dark throughout this whole investigation.
Shadira believes it could have been a domestic violence situation between Anderson and Berry.
It has been a history of domestic violence in that relationship, and that was one of the reasons why she had removed herself from that relationship.
Berry was arrested and charged with kidnapping Wednesday night in Lexington County, but Krystal has not been found. A $10,000 reward is being offered for information on where she may be.
The moment you lose faith, the moment you stop looking. And I just want people to continue to pray for us.
It's a timeline full of mystery and frustration. Some say it doesn't even add up. Krystal Anderson was last seen here on August 20th and outside of her home in South Carolina. She was reported missing by her family 3 days later on the 23rd. Krystal and her boyfriend Tony Berry were both listed in the national database as missing, and 6 days later on August 29th is when they came here at News 12 to do an interview. They were saying how law enforcement was not helping them. And 14 days later, on September 6th, Berry walked into the Aiken County Sheriff's Office to let them know he indeed was not missing and was allowed to walk out after being questioned. And tonight, we're getting word Berry has been arrested.
I just go back and forth for what I think every single day, because now it's been 9 days that she's been missing. And I just know she's scared.
9 days has turned into 40 days since Krystal Anderson was with her family. From the start, her family always thought Tony Berry, Krystal's boyfriend of 8 years, could be responsible.
I contacted Mr. Berry, Tony Berry, and I stated to him, asked him when is the last time he saw my sister.
He told her the last time he saw her was on August 20th, and then he disappeared for 2 weeks.
From that time, things, took a different turn, and the nature of our investigation just continued to progress. When we met with him, we weren't where we are today.
The West Columbia Police Department arrested Berry for kidnapping. Investigators back here in Aiken County say they've tried to keep emotions out of this to build their case.
We can't rely on emotions. We can't rely on speculations. We have to rely on facts, because it's facts that has to be presented when this case goes to adjudication.
At the time, investigators say they had no proof Berry was in the wrong, but the family hired a private investigator.
We hired a private investigator, which has pretty much been holding our hands through this process and working with Aiken County Sheriff's Department and helping us bring my sister home.
It was during that interview the family's PI got a call about a burned car. The PI said it could be related to Krystal.
Burning car. Were you guys able to uncover a burning car?
Not here in Aiken County. That was something that is a connection, but it was in another county.
He didn't say where that car was, but again, Tony Berry was arrested by police tonight in West Columbia. But the question remains, where is Krystal Anderson?
Law enforcement in Aiken County named a suspect today in the disappearance of Krystal Anderson. As you just mentioned, they've already made an arrest. 30-year-old Krystal Anderson is a mother of 4 living in Wagner with her 49-year-old boyfriend, Tony Berry. Krystal was last seen by her family and friends on August 20th and was reported missing 3 days later. Then her boyfriend was reported missing shortly after. After research and interviews, law enforcement named Berry as a suspect in Krystal's disappearance today. He was arrested earlier tonight. Berry has been charged with 1 count of kidnapping, but Krystal's sister says this isn't the end.
I gotta tell my mom something. I almost wish I didn't even tell her he was captured, because now her question is, where's her baby? Now she keeps asking you, where's she at? And I don't know what to tell her.
As the family continues their search, they ask that anyone with tips or information about where Krystal is to come forward and contact law enforcement.